Hello friends, welcome to this video. Today we will study about the surface area of cylinder in this video. Thomas, what are you doing here at the tailor shop?
Mother has a right circular cylinder shaped box. She wants to sew a cover for the box. She has asked me to buy a cloth to sew the cover of that box. But I cannot understand what size of the cloth should I buy.
Thomas, you can find the answer to this through mathematics. This means it's math time! Thomas, to find the size of the cloth needed to completely cover your box, you need to find the sum of the areas of all the faces of this cylindrical box. Imagine if we cut this cylinder in this way and open it, it will look something like this. As you can see, the radius of the circular base is R, the length of the rectangle is L, and breadth is H. You also know that both the top and the bottom circles of the cylinder are congruent. Therefore, the radius of the top circle will also be R.
Look, Manas, if we fold this rectangular strip of this flat cylindrical shape in such a way, we will find that the length of this rectangular strip is equal to the circumferences of the top and bottom circles of the cylinder. Therefore, we can say that the length of this rectangular strip is equal to 2 pi r.
And look, Thomas, now if we add this rectangular strip and the areas of these top and bottom circles, then we will get the size of your cloth.
But Manas, the sum of the areas of all the surfaces of a three-dimensional shape is equal to its total surface area, right? Therefore, we can say that the total surface area of our cylindrical object will be equal to the sum of the areas of all these surfaces.
Yes, you were absolutely right, Thomas. The bottom and the top of the cylinder are congruent circles and both have radius r. This means that their areas will be pi r squared, and the area of this rectangular strip will be its length times breadth, which we can write as 2 pi r times h or 2 pi r h, in which the length of the rectangle is equal to the circumference of the circle 2 pi r. Now we can write it this way in a simpler way. Look, Thomas, we found the formula of the total surface area of the cylinder as the sum of 2 pi r times r and h, where r is the radius of the top and bottom of the cylinder and h is the height of the cylinder.
And look, the lateral surface area of the cylinder will be equal to the area of this rectangular strip. And because this surface of the cylinder is curved, we can also call it the curved surface area of the cylinder. This means that the formula for the curved surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi r h. Wow, Manas, we found the formula for the total surface area of the cylinder. Now let us find the area of the cloth using this formula. The radius of my mother's box is 7 centimeters and height 20 centimeters. Look, I have to buy 1188 square centimeter cloth.
Yes, Thomas, Well, if you buy a rectangular cloth of 12 centimeters width, then quickly tell me the length of the cloth you will have to buy.
The area of the rectangular fabric is 1188 square centimeters, and if the width of the cloth is 12 centimeters, then its length will be 1188 by 12, which is equal to 99 centimeters. I have to buy 99 centimeter long cloth.
That's right, Thomas. Look, Thomas, today we learned the formula for total surface area and lateral surface area of cylinder. Let me quickly write them in my math formula book.
Let us quickly return to our world. I also have to buy cloth from the tailor's shop. Mother must be waiting for me.
Thomas bought a 99 centimeter long and 12 centimeters broad cloth from the tailor, and the two friends returned to their respective homes. In this video today, we studied the surface area of cylinder. In the next video, we will see some interesting examples based on this. Hello friends, welcome to this video. We studied about the surface area of cylinder in the previous video. Today, in this video, we will see interesting examples based on this.
Have you read the news of a plastic ban in newspapers these days?
Yes, Thomas. I have been seeing since many days that people are still using straws made of plastic in the school canteen. Why don't we make paper straws together and give those straws to the school canteen? With this, we will also be able to help a little in controlling pollution.
That is a very good suggestion. We should make 100 straws. But how much paper will we need to make these straws?
This is a math question. Thomas, that means it's math time!
It's math time! Look, Manas, I have drawn a straw here. This straw is in the shape of a hollow cylinder, the top and bottom of which are not present.
That's right. This means that to find out how much rectangular paper we need to make a straw, we have to find the curved surface area of a straw. Friends, if the diameter of the straw is 1 centimeter and the height is 14 centimeters, then can you find out the area of the paper used to make it by finding the curved surface area of this cylindrical straw? Pause the video to try yourself and then match your answer. The straw is cylindrical in shape, whose diameter is 1 centimeter and height is 14 centimeters. And as we write in a math formula book, the curved surface area of the cylinder is equal to 2 pi RH, where R and H are the radius and height of the cylinder respectively. But 2 times the radius is equal to the diameter. So now, to find the curved surface area of the straw, we just have to write its diameter and height here.
Look, the curved surface area of a straw is 44 square centimeters, and we have to make 100 such straws. This means that the area of the paper we need will be the curved surface area of a straw multiplied by 100. We need 44 times 100 or 4,400 square centimeters of paper.
Well, it means if the width of our paper is 11 centimeters and the area is 4400 square centimeters, then the length of the paper will be 4400 divided by 11. That is 400 centimeters.
Yes, now let's quickly return and buy this paper.
The two friends bought that paper and made 100 paper straws using it. With this example, we have seen how our daily life problems can be solved based on the surface area of the cylinder.